This was clearly a trap orchestrated by Bin and Cao Xiong. Yet, instead of refusing, he'd actually doubled down. Had he lost his mind, or what on earth was going on? Just then, Cao Xiong spoke, his face a mask of solemn earnestness. Elder Shang, I believe Teacher Zhang's proposal is quite sound. We implore the Academy to approve it. Watching this buffoon willingly leap into the pit, Liu Yang offered a silent 3-second moment of mourning in his heart. Teacher Zhang, you're truly devious. Overhearing this, Elder Mo, seeing Cao Xiong was also in agreement, then spoke. Very well. Since both parties have agreed upon the stakes, let the assessment begin. This is a crystal sphere crafted from a heart-querying stone. Zhang Xuan, Cao Xiong, you will each, in turn, step forward and place your hand upon the crystal alongside Liu Yang. The crystal sphere will then interpret his innermost thoughts, translating them into a quantifiable trust level that will be displayed. Whoever achieves the higher trust level shall be the victor. The rules are straightforward. Are there any further questions? Upon hearing Elder Mo's explanation, both men indicated they had no issues. Cao Xiong slanted a look at Zhang Xuan, an inward smirk of smug satisfaction playing on his lips. Liu Yang is a student ranked within the top 100. How could he genuinely be willing to study under a piece of trash like you? Once this assessment concludes, just you wait to be expelled from the academy. At that moment, Elder Mo addressed Cao Xiong. Teacher Cao, since you were the one to propose this student Heart Inquisition, you shall go first. Cao Xiong readily agreed, turning his head with an air of supreme confidence. Let's go, Liu Yang. After, they both ascended the platform. They simultaneously placed their hands on the crystal sphere. A brilliant golden radiance immediately emanated from it. The heart-querying stone possessed a subtle, hypnotic power. Upon contact, one would swiftly be drawn into an illusory realm. Within this realm, all actions stemmed directly from one's true inner self, untainted by pretense or conscious manipulation. If a student had truly been coerced into tutelage, they would not only exhibit no trust towards the teacher, but might even harbor deep resentment. Thus, the student Heart Inquisition could most directly and accurately discern whether a student had acknowledged their master with genuine, heartfelt willingness. Indeed, the trust level accurately reflects the degree of trust. Each 10 points represents a distinct tier. 10 points signifies slight trust. 30 points indicates moderate trust. The typical student-teacher relationship hovers around the 30-point mark. Exceptionally skilled teachers are rumored to achieve 50 points, though such instances are exceedingly rare. After all, even the trust a student places in their own parents typically only reaches about 60 points. Hearing the elders' discourse, Shen Biru cast a worried gaze towards Zhang Xuan. Teacher Zhang, you should leave now while you still can. Leave Hongtian Academy and never return. Cao Xiong, standing nearby, let out a derisive snort. Thinking of leaving now? It's a little late for that, don't you think? An immense wave of smug satisfaction washed over him internally. Zhang Xuan, just wait until the results are out. Then you'll realize just how idiotic your earlier decision truly was. Zhang Xuan, hearing this, retorted with disdain. Oh? And you're so certain of your victory? Let me tell you the unvarnished truth. This Liu Yang was personally recruited by Teacher Cao. The trust level between them is likely already over 20. And you? Do you think you'll even reach 10 points? You practically had to bully him into this. I'd wager you might even end up with a negative score. If your trust level falls below 10 points, you'll become a laughingstock throughout the entire kingdom, I'm afraid. Oh, that's right. Your reputation is already in tatters, so becoming a laughingstock again probably doesn't faze you. At this, Shen Biru could bear it no longer and was about to retort, but when her gaze fell upon Zhang Xuan, she was rendered utterly speechless. Teacher Zhang, how can you still look so utterly unconcerned? Elsewhere, Shang Chen and his cohort also began to speculate on the outcome. Elder Mo, what do you predict their trust levels will be, roughly? Shang Chen asked. Those two? Elder Mo mused for a moment before replying. This Liu Yang was, as we know, recruited by teacher Cao Xiong. In my estimation, their trust level will likely be around 10 points. As for Zhang Xuan, if there was indeed coercion involved, I fear his score might even be negative. Hearing Elder Mo's analysis, Shang Chen chuckled. If that's the case, Hongtian Academy itself will be utterly disgraced. At that juncture, we'll have to trouble Elder Mo to handle the fallout. Naturally, Elder Mo affirmed. If it truly is a negative score, then it will confirm beyond any doubt that this Liu Yang was indeed coerced. Naturally, Elder Mo affirmed. Should the score indeed be negative, it would unequivocally confirm that this Liu Yang was coerced. I shall immediately report this matter to the guild and demand the immediate and decisive revocation of Zhang Xuan's teaching credentials. Even as they spoke, the platform abruptly erupted in a dazzling radiance. Shang Bin craned his neck eagerly. Look, the results are about to be revealed. Simultaneously on the platform, Cao Xiong also sensed the shift within the crystal sphere. He cast a smug glance towards the crowd. Watch closely, all of you. His trust in me will undoubtedly surpass 20. Yet, in the very next instant, the number that shimmered into existence upon the crystal sphere was a mere 10. The impact of this scene was such that Cao Xiong felt a mouthful of old blood almost erupt from his throat. How could this be possible? Liu Yang, I personally recruited him. We had an excellent rapport. How could his trust level be so pathetically low? From below the stage, Zhang Xuan shot a disdainful glance at Shang Bin. So, this was the wellspring of your confidence? By now, Shang Bin was completely stupefied. How could this be? The two elders were equally flabbergasted. Staring at the 10 displayed on the platform, Shang Chen felt like he was about to explode with rage. All that insistence on a student, Heart Inquisition, for a miserable 10 points of trust. Cao Xiong, still defiant, glared. So what if it's only 10 points? Even if my trust level is a mere 10, so long as yours is lower than 10, I still win. Zhang Xuan met this with a faint, knowing smile. Very well. As long as I surpass 10 points, that will suffice, correct? With those words, he strode towards the crystal sphere. Come on, Liu Yang, let's get this over with quickly so we can return to our lesson. No sooner had they both placed their hands upon it than the crystal sphere violently erupted with a blinding beam of light. How could it display the result so instantaneously? The onlookers below gaped, their eyes wide in astonishment at the sight. This trust level, how is this possible? Zhang Xuan had been practically coerced into this student Heart Inquisition. Everyone had assumed his trust level would be laughably negative, yet who could have predicted that the result would manifest the very instant he stepped up? In the blink of an eye, the crystal sphere blazed, revealing the number 64. 64! Cao Xiong stared, utterly incredulous at the scene unfolding before his eyes. This is a level of trust akin to what one has for their own parents. How on earth is this possible? Beside them, Shang Bin was so incensed he actually did spew a mouthful of blood. Damn it all! Teacher Cao, are you some kind of buffoon sent here to make a fool of yourself? 10 points against 64. Win? You call this winning, you imbecile? Elder Mo, too, was profoundly astounded. The heart-querying stone, it displayed the trust level instantaneously without any processing delay. And to think that trust level is an astounding 64. Such a profound level of trust. Even a legendary one-star master teacher would struggle to achieve this, surely. Even the most celebrated star teachers at our Hongtian Academy, who have mentored students for many years, have never achieved such a high degree of trust. Teacher Zhang, how did he possibly accomplish this? While the crowd remained stupefied, Zhang Xuan spoke, his voice calm and even. Elders, does this mean I have won? No! Impossible! The heart-querying stone must be malfunctioning. Cao Xiong, his features twisted in a ferocious snarl, roared. Otherwise, how could there possibly be such an absurdly high trust level? I refuse to accept this. I refuse! Shang Bin hurriedly chimed in, eager to back him up. I agree. What Teacher Cao says is perfectly reasonable. How could he possibly command such an astronomical level of trust from a student? If this is genuine, wouldn't that imply he surpasses even Liu Xun and Teacher Wang? Faced with their desperate accusations, Elder Mo did not immediately reply. Instead, he turned his gaze to Liu Yang, still on the platform. He focused on Liu Yang, observing the sincerity in the young man's demeanor. The student's eyes, devoid of any reservation or duplicity, shone with a clear, bright light. Such unadulterated admiration, welling up from the depths of his heart, was impossible to feign. This was, without a shadow of a doubt, genuine, heartfelt reverence. Reaching this conclusion, Elder Mo's voice cut through the air, sharp and stern. The heart-querying crystal probes the very soul to reveal the unvarnished truth. It has never once erred, nor is it possible for it to be broken. Persist in this nonsense, and believe me, I will have you both thrown out of here. By now, Zhang Xuan had descended from the platform. Since I am the victor, is it not time to honor the terms of our wager? To revoke this Teacher Cao's teaching credentials? And furthermore, to administer 100 strokes from the god-slaying rod? At Zhang Xuan's mention of the wager, an extremely awkward smile plastered itself across Shang Chen's face. Teacher Zhang, it is virtuous to forgive when one can afford to be magnanimous. Seeing as you've already won, I believe, perhaps we can let this matter rest. If I had been the one to lose, I highly doubt Elder Shang would be advocating for such leniency, would he now? If I had been the one to lose, I highly doubt Elder Shang would be advocating for such leniency, would he now? Insolence. Upon hearing Zhang Xuan's words, Shang Chen's face immediately darkened. Mind your station. A mere junior teacher. All you've managed is to increase a student's trust, that's all. If you truly possess any ability, then elevate their cultivation levels first, and then we'll talk. At this juncture, Cao Xiong also seized the opportunity to interject, precisely. Zhang Xuan, who knows what underhanded methods he employed to gain such trust from a student. If my memory serves me correctly, the student who suffered cultivation deviation last time did so precisely because he trusted Zhang Xuan too much. Ultimately, it led to a lifetime of regret. Hearing this, Elder Mo's expression grew solemn. Cultivation. Deviation? Indeed. Perhaps Elder Mo is unaware, but a student Zhang Xuan once taught suffered a severe cultivation deviation. It was precisely because of that incident that all his other students fled. The fact that Liu Yang exhibited such profound trust just now leads me to suspect he employed some special, insidious means of bewitchment. Otherwise, how could a fellow with a 0-point teacher evaluation in merely 2 short days cause a student's trust level to skyrocket to over 60? At these words, Elder Mo couldn't help but feel a flicker of suspicion. He recalled a past incident where another teacher, desperate to pass the master teacher examination, had resorted to using unorthodox methods to ensnare his students. Could it be that this Zhang Xuan has employed similar tactics? Seeing Elder Mo begin to waver, Shang Chen also spoke up. Elder Mo, a teacher's primary responsibility is, after all, to educate and nurture. If one lacks the requisite knowledge to impart, they will only lead students astray, causing even greater harm. Whether I can teach students effectively or not is irrelevant. This is the heart-querying tower. I brought my student here to participate in the student Heart Inquisition. Now that I've won, Are you actually intending to renege on our agreement? Audacious. Seeing the topic he had painstakingly diverted about to be dragged back by Zhang Xuan, Shang Chen hastily interrupted. How can a teacher's qualifications be revoked so casually merely on the basis of a wager? Shen Biru, standing nearby, was just about to speak in Zhang Xuan's defense, but was cut off by Shang Bin. Teacher Shen, my grandfather is right. Regardless of anything else, Teacher Cao Xiong is a highly renowned instructor in our academy. To expel him over such a trivial matter would be making a mountain out of a molehill. You people are simply resorting to blatant sophistry. Just as Zhang Xuan said, if he had lost, would you have let him off so easily? Hearing Shen Biru's words, Shang Bin sneered contemptuously. What is he? How can he possibly compare to Teacher Cao Xiong? Can he guide a student to the second layer of the martial artist realm? Can he attract countless students who seek him, out by reputation alone? Just then, a series of knocks echoed from the door. Elder Shang, there are visitors requesting an audience. They claim to be Patriarch Wang Hong and an elder from the Wang clan of Tianquan City. Upon hearing this, Shang Chen was momentarily stunned, then quickly instructed, don't just stand there. Show them in at once. The patriarch of the Wang clan, one of the 4 great clans, paying a personal visit. The sheer honor of it was enough to make one ecstatic. Zhang Xuan, I'll deal with you later. At this, Shang Bin approached, a puzzled expression on his face. Grandfather, isn't Patriarch Wang Hong someone ranked among the top 10 on the Grandmaster potential list? Why would such a powerful figure come to visit you? A proud smile spread across Shang Chen's face as he replied, it must be because of Wang Tao. He is Patriarch Wang Hong's eldest son, and will undoubtedly inherit the Wang clan in the future. I took him as my student, and even successfully guided him to advance to the 4th layer of the martial artist realm, the skin and bone stage. I imagine the Patriarch learned of my efforts in cultivating him and has come specifically to express his gratitude. Hearing Shang Chen's boast, Zhang Xuan felt a twinge of surprise. Wang Tao is his student? Shen Biru, beside him, confirmed, yes, he is. But you should really be thinking about what to do now. Elder Shang Chen is clearly targeting you. And now, with the backing of the Wang clan, his influence will only grow stronger. Even if you manage to remain in the academy, you're bound to have a difficult time. Who would have thought that Zhang Xuan, upon hearing this, would simply offer a nonchalant smile? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Shen Biru, witnessing this, nearly coughed up blood from sheer exasperation. Here I am, worried sick for you, and you don't seem to care in the slightest, even though you lost the Heart Inquisition. Even though the Heart Inquisition was lost. But Shang Chen and his cronies, relying on their utter shamelessness, began to renege. Just as Zhang Xuan was arguing with them, unexpectedly, Patriarch Wang Hong of the Wang clan arrived. Elder. Shang, it's been too long. Shang Chen hastily plastered on a welcoming smile. Patriarch Wang, your personal visit truly leaves me feeling overwhelmed and honored. If there was anything you needed, a simple word would have sufficed. For you to come in person, it's truly a great privilege. Not at all. You're too kind. To be frank, I've come here today specifically because there's a matter I need to discuss with you. Upon hearing this, Shang Chen eagerly responded, Patriarch. Wang, please, speak freely. My young daughter, Wang Ying. I presume Elder Shang is already aware. I've heard she has acknowledged a teacher by the name of Zhang Xuan. I wonder if Elder Shang knows where this teacher might be found. Shang Chen gestured towards Zhang Xuan. As it happens, that very individual is Teacher Zhang Xuan. Witnessing this scene, Shang Bin and Cao Xiong both assumed Wang Hong had come to settle scores with Zhang Xuan. Their hearts were already blooming with delight. At this moment, Zhang Xuan was also appraising the man before him. Wang Hong walked directly towards him. Just as everyone braced themselves, expecting him to make a move against Zhang Xuan, in the very next instant, he suddenly dropped to one knee. Wang Hong pays his respects to Teacher Zhang Xuan. This development left everyone present utterly dumbfounded. What in the world is happening? Didn't he come looking for Zhang Xuan to cause trouble? Holy crap! Am I seeing things? How is this even possible? Why perform such a grand salutation? Seeing this, Zhang Xuan quickly stepped forward to help him up. Patriarch Wang, please rise. What is the meaning of this? You cured my little girl's leg, and you've imparted such profound knowledge to her. Naturally, I had to come and express my gratitude in person. Hearing Wang Hong's words, Zhang Xuan smiled. She is my student. Guiding her properly is my duty. It's merely my responsibility. Nothing worthy of such gratitude. As soon as these words were spoken, Elder Mo's eyes, standing nearby, lit up. Merely my responsibility. Well said indeed. A teacher's role is to impart the Tao, transmit knowledge, and resolve doubts. To possess such a mindset, no wonder Liu Yang holds him in such high esteem. After a moment of quiet contemplation, Elder Mo then turned his gaze to Patriarch Wang Hong. Even if young Miss Wang Ying has acknowledged Zhang Xuan as her master, surely it doesn't necessitate your personal presence here. Elder Mo truly has a discerning eye. Speaking of which, there is indeed a matter I wish to trouble Elder Shang Chen with. Upon hearing this, a smile reappeared on Shang Chen's face. Patriarch Wang, you're too kind. Whatever it is, please, just say the word. So, long as it is within my capabilities, I shall certainly do my utmost. Wang Hong smiled at these words. It's like this. My son has been studying under your tutelage these past days. I am deeply grateful for Teacher Shang's dedicated care, and I've been remiss in not coming sooner to express my thanks in person. This is a small token of my appreciation. Saying this, he produced a wooden box from within his robes. Shang Chen, seeing this, hastily waved his hands in refusal. To teach and nurture is the fundamental duty of a teacher. I dare not accept gifts. Internally, however, he was cursing Wang Hong for being such a blockhead. Who presents a gift like this? Can't you see Elder Mo is standing right here? Wang Hong laughed heartily. Elder Shang's integrity is truly admirable. Actually, I came today because I wish to discuss a matter with you, Elder. My son has recently encountered some difficulties in his cultivation. It seems your current lessons are somewhat misaligned with his needs. Do you think, might it be possible to withdraw him from your classes? Withdraw him? Hearing Wang Hong's words, Shang Chen was instantly jolted. Damn it. Can't you discuss something like withdrawing a student in private? Do you absolutely have to announce it so brazenly in front of so many people? Though inwardly seething, he had to maintain a smiling facade. Patriarch Wang, please don't say such things. Since the young master has already made his decision, it's perfectly fine on my end. Saying this, he took out a token and dripped a drop of blood onto it. There, Patriarch Wang. Wang Tao's enrollment has been withdrawn. Many thanks, Elder Shang. Wang Hong expressed his gratitude and accepted the token. Shang Chen replied courteously, Not at all. If my tutelage truly isn't a good fit, then withdrawing from the class is perfectly normal. If my tutelage truly isn't a good fit, then withdrawing from the class is perfectly normal. I just wonder, after Wang Tao withdraws, under whose tutelage will he seek to study? Oh, I already have someone in mind. No sooner had Wang Hong spoken than he turned his head to look directly at Zhang Xuan. Teacher Zhang, what do you think? Would it be possible for my son Wang Tao to study under you? What? Witnessing this, everyone present was utterly thunderstruck. Shang Chen nearly suffered a fatal heart attack on the spot. Are you kidding me? You withdrew him from my class only to enroll him under a fellow who scored 0 on the teacher qualification assessment? While everyone was still struggling to comprehend this baffling turn of events, Zhang Xuan, a faint smile playing on his lips, replied, "Ah, Wang Tao, you say? My apologies, but I'm not accepting him." These words sent a fresh shock wave through the entire assembly, leaving them utterly floored. "Is this real? He must be joking." The esteemed patriarch of the Wang clan actually intended for his son to study under this seemingly insignificant nobody, Zhang Xuan. And even more astonishingly, Zhang Xuan had actually refused. At this, no one could remain composed. Holy hell. Is this for real? Shang Chen, in particular, felt as if he were on the verge of a complete breakdown. You withdrew him from my class, an elder's class, to seek out this piece of trash, fine. But then you damn reject him? This was an utter, monumental loss of face, a humiliation of epic proportions. Elder Mo stared at Zhang Xuan, his mind reeling in shock. His opinion of Zhang Xuan had already begun to shift. But now, it seemed even that reassessment wasn't enough. It's likely he's even more formidable than I imagined. Meanwhile, when Wang Hong heard Zhang Xuan refuse his request, he was momentarily stunned. Then he recalled the past conflict between his son and Zhang Xuan. "I know my son was rash and offended you previously, teacher. I sincerely hope, Teacher Zhang, that considering my humble entreaties, you might find it in you not to hold it against him, a mere youth." Just then, a voice interjected from behind. "Patriarch Wang, there's no need for such words." Wang Hong turned to see Cao Xiong looking at him with an earnest expression. "Zhang Xuan's refusal is absolutely not due to that. His own strength is merely at the third layer of the martial artist realm, the true chi stage, whereas young Master Wang Tao is a formidable expert at the fourth layer, the skin and bone stage. How can he possibly teach someone whose strength surpasses his own? His refusal stems from self-awareness. He knows his limitations. His strength doesn't even match young Master Wang Tao's, yet you want him to take Wang Tao as a student? What kind of joke is that?" At this point, Shang Chen also strode over. "Patriarch Wang, please reconsider. Withdrawing him from my class is a minor matter. Truly. But to have young Master Wang Tao study under someone whose strength is inferior to his own, his future cultivation progress will likely be severely hampered." Under the barrage of their combined persuasion, Wang Hong began to waver. Although he had heard from Wang Ying that Zhang Xuan's teaching theories were astonishing, he didn't know his precise cultivation level. Seeing Wang Hong hesitate, Cao Xiong started to preen again. "Zhang Xuan, if you don't have the ability, then stop putting on airs. Tricking some newly enrolled freshmen with your martial artist third-layer cultivation might work, but it won't fool experienced students." "Indeed, Patriarch Wang, what Teacher Cao Xiong says is quite reasonable." "Yes, Patriarch, Teacher Cao Xiong speaks great sense. Zhang Xuan himself hasn't even broken through to the martial artist fourth layer. Naturally, he wouldn't know how to cultivate to that stage. How then could he possibly guide someone at the skin and bone realm?" At this, Wang Hong attempted to explain, "But I heard from Wang Tao that Teacher Zhang used only 2 fingers to catch his full-powered strike. If he were only at the true chi stage, that would surely be impossible. Caught it with 2 fingers? This remark, however, elicited a scornful laugh from Shang Bin. "Patriarch Wang, even if you're trying to save him some face, couldn't you at least come up with something a bit more believable?" Cao Xiong, standing nearby, also chimed in. "A late stage, skin and bone realm expert possesses strength exceeding 700 kilograms. Add to that the force and weight of a sword strike. Even an early-stage acupoint opening realm expert would find it exceedingly difficult to catch it bare-handed, let alone with just 2 fingers." Seeing his teacher being doubted, Liu Yang also stepped forward at this moment. "I also saw it. Teacher did indeed pinch it with 2 fingers. However, Shang Chen completely ignored him, cutting him off directly. Patriarch Wang, you are a seasoned cultivator yourself. Do you truly believe that? Someone below the mid-stage of the acupoint opening realm.